Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. We're going to go ahead and get this game started. Let's go ahead and get into getting some things going. Yeah, let's get out of here first. Yeah, we left off yesterday at this little section right here. Oh my goodness. The sound volume over here is just kicking up loud. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Bam. There we go. So how's everybody's day going? I hope you're having fun today. This is my very first time on TikTok, on the streaming app, and I'm super excited about it. I kind of did a test earlier, and the test did not, I did not end up doing a good job getting the test set up. So I'm super stoked about finally getting on TikTok. Oh, we went the wrong way. Let's get over here. I'm lost deep in the mines underground. Don't know where I'm going, but hopefully I'll find my way. And this is not the way. So how's everybody else going? Everybody having a good day? Everybody's streaming today? Having some fun? Absolutely. It looks like, yeah, here I am. Yes, indeed. I forgot. Am I supposed to go? I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of a brand new world. I haven't been playing in this, but just for a couple of weeks. I haven't been streaming just for since the early part of July or July. My bad. And when I first started the world out, it's primarily been so I could stream on Twitch, and then we were doing good on that. I found out that TikTok was a thing, so I wanted to get involved with streaming on TikTok, and so that's what we did. We started a TikTok account and met some really cool, phenomenal people on TikTok, and I'm so stoked. It took me quite a while to get on here, and I'm super happy. What's up, Tyler? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a great day. This is my first stream on TikTok. How's the sound? Does it sound too crazy? Is it too loud? Or oh, thanks for the likes, brother. I appreciate that. Tyler, that is right near the town that I live nearby. So awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, I live out in East Texas, and there's actually a town called Tyler. So super stoked. This is my first stream. This is my world. We haven't been playing in this world for very long. But I just downloaded shaders the other day. I love shaders, man. This is so cool. I'll give you a little world tour real quick. So over here, I got a little iron farm. You can see Mr. Iron. He's going to take a hot lava bath. You know, there's a little bit of a delay, but he's going to go down here, and we have a warm bath for him. This is Nibbler. Say hi to Nibbler. Ah, yeah, that's why he's Nibbler. But yeah, he's going to go down there and take him a hot lava bath down there. And then we get a little bit of iron drops. Just falls down to some chests down there below. Now, typically, all right, watch out, Nibbler. Typically, what I like to do, I stream on Sundays on Twitch. Like I said, this is my first time on TikTok. But I stream on Sunday mornings on Twitch. And what I do is I have to catch my first mending book of the world has to come from fishing. And check it out here. So I just come over here, got me a couple of lucky rods. So I've just been out here just trying to do my best to catch a mending book. Guess how many times I've actually fished, Tyler. You're never gonna believe it. Of course, I've only been playing on stream. A lily pad, that's wonderful. I'm not gonna keep fishing right now, but just 200. Oh, let's see. I think you're actually pretty close. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see here, and we're gonna go to times used, 1,014. So you were really close to that. I wish it was only 200 to get a mending book. So I got the idea because Grian I'm a huge Grian fan. He's a Hermitcraft guy, and Grian fished up his first mending book. I think he was in the 5,000s, but of course he got trolled a little bit. So I don't think we're gonna be in the 5,000. There's my bamboo farm. It's kind of coming together. And then out here in the distance, I have it's kind of hard to see it, but yeah, right over there is the Nether portal. That's going to take me over to take me on top of the roof. What's up, Easy? How's it going, man? So no, we're going to be trying to fish up a mending book, but I'm going to leave that for my Sunday stream, folks. You know, today I wanted to do something special just for the TikTok crew, just for the fans. Oh, Tyler, I don't know if you are I don't know if you are following me on TikTok, but I made a sign up here where I put all of my fans from TikTok, all the followers are coming up here on the side. I've updated it when I had 88 followers. I think now I got like 130. So here in the very near future, we got to redo this sign up here. These are my super chatters. Tyler, do you mind if I put your name up here? You're my first guy to ever chat with on TikTok. So I'm going to put you on the board of super cool, awesome craziness. That's what that is. It's good to be dark. But yeah, everybody who comes in the chat, yes, absolutely, man. And everybody that comes in there, I've been doing that. And of course, followers are just going to shoot up there on the board, up in the air. I'll give you, it's going to be dark real quick. I'll show you my little, I got a little bit of a nether area. I have to kind of do some more work on it. But I got a little safe area that keeps me comfy and safe. We got a little Endermans over there. And then this, I don't have much of a piglin trading area, but I'm working on it, you know. And this man over here, he's not the happiest guy. He's pretty upset with me. You can tell he's not the, okay, well, he's tired of me right now. But fairly new world. We're still kicking off, having a fun time. Try lowering my background noise. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let's turn some of the pretzel down. There we go. I think it got a little loud up there. All right, here we go. What we're doing today, look, got plenty of food. I got a fresh shield. And let's see here. Let's put some of this stuff away. Yeah, we don't need none of this right now. Let's put the granite over here. Pop, pop, pop. And put this up over here. So I want to head out to a trial chamber. I found one the other day. I got to go back and see if I can't find it again. But I would like to go over to a trial chamber and do some raiding. If that sounds like a good idea to you. That'll be something that just, it went completely south last time I was in the trial chamber. I got my butt whooped. Poisonous spiders. Of all things, I had to find a trial spawner with poisonous spider. I tried that before. So I'm not looking forward to going back immediately, but I think it's going to be fun. You know, I think we got a shield. We're geared up. We got plenty of torches. I got a bag here. We probably do need a little bit better pickaxe. I'm going to be honest with you. That pickaxe is a little bit trash, a little booty. So I think I got a couple of diamonds down here. Let's go grab these diamonds. Then we're going to head out to the trial chamber. See if we can't do anything. But anyway, how's it going, Tyler? How's your day been? I don't want to take this one with me, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're not going to take that one right now. How's your day been? Have you been up to anything? It's good. Awesome, dude. Well, that's fantastic. So one of the things I always like asking people, because it's so interesting. I don't know where you're from or anything. What is your favorite dessert, brother? I've been trying to keep an idea. I was telling the wife the other day, we are going to be making some new what's up, creature? How's it going, man? We're going to be making some new desserts. And I want to try probably, oh my gosh, dude. Oreos are like my Achilles heel, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, I got a couple times. Oreos are my Achilles heel. That, oh my gosh, I can eat a whole thing. Do you like the double stuffed ones or just the regular ones? Let's see if you're a cultured person. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Let's see if you're a cultured person. You like the double stuffed or the regular? You are a cultured person. I can't handle that double stuffed and everything, man. It's way too much. All right, so we got this in hand. This is going to be in tow. Let's see if we can find that trial spot. Let's see. We got plenty of steaks. We got some crap arrows. Thins are also good. Yeah, thins are awesome. Like when you got milk. Do you dunk them in the milk, man? Because I'm a dunker. I love it. I ended up with Oreo juice all over me, man. The thing was with, yeah, I'm a dunker. I gotta put that stuff in there. My problem is that I get sidetracked. I lose train of thought. Next thing I know, I got half an Oreo floating in some milk, man. It's terrible. But I was gonna go. You know, I'm gonna go with Snickers are one of my favorite desserts. I'm a simple man, just like you, man. Oreos are simple. How did I get? Let's see. There's zombie spawner. I think I went this way last time. I know it's in the overworld sometime. I don't want to pull up Chunk Base. Chunk Base is for cheaters right now. And we found this once before, and it happened to be, yeah, here we go. It happened to be over here. We got to make sure we set our spawn when we get over there. Tyler, remind me. Say, Seth, you got to do that because I'm going to die. I got to go though. All right, Tyler, man, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, brother. I hope you have a great day. If you get a chance to like and follow, be sure to do that because I'm going to be on here pretty often here pretty soon. I'd love for you to join me as many times as you can. So we're going to be over. Oh, no, this is not the right one. Not the right one. So let's get over here and let's see if we can't find our little location over here. I want to say we found it. I was gathering obsidian over here the other day, and that's how I found trial chambers. So it's a little bit around the corner. Yes, here we go. And yep, there's where I was gathering the obsidian, and right over here is going to be my little base I set up. First things first, you don't have to remind me, Tyler. Bam, we got the bed. We're good. I saved a couple of things inside here. So yeah, I had some of this. No, we're going to leave that there. We got some of that stuff. I think I'm pretty good. Let's go in here and let's raid a little bit. Let's loot some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm excited about being able to come in here and get some more treasure items, man. All right, so I think last time we headed out that way, it didn't work out so great for us. So this time we're going to head out this way and let's see what's around the corner here. Let's pull up. There we go. Let's get this trusty old sword out. Ooh, we got, oh, look at there. I did not see this last time. So let's see what we got. Honeycomb. I'm good with that, to be honest with you. I don't have any honeycomb. Why did I got a little honeycomb? And then we got more honeycomb and some arrows. Man, we can use some arrows because we're kind of poor. We don't have infinity right now. Oh, look, what do we got over here? Oh, we got something. Looky. Let's see here. Bop. Let's see what we got up here. Aha. See, he goes, aha, you know. So I'm a Hermitcraft fan. Love me some Hermitcraft in Third Life, of course. So I gotta use my aha moments. I love Martin and the whole crew over there. Been playing Minecraft for about 10 years. You know, not successfully. Did you see how awesome that I did with that? That was just totally awesome. So, oh, that was my exit out. That's what that was. All right, so we got plenty of scaffolding for the future. 29 scaffolding. Yeah, I started covering up these scaffoldings, or I started covering up these spawners because the goal is that sooner or later we're gonna be moving and grooving. We're gonna be some signs, some spiders. I think I probably put all that stuff in there. We're gonna be kind of converting this area into more industrial space, so to speak. We want to be able to live out here. Aha! And we're going to be able to live out here a little bit. And I love this to be a base. What's up, man? How's it going, Ronnie? Hope you're having a fantastic day. But I'm thinking that we'll be turning this into a base in the very near future. I'm super stoked about that. I think we won't be long. Let's keep adventuring into this and let's keep finding some of the loot items here. So let's come around this corner. What do we got? Ooh, is that... it seems like all I'm getting here lately is spiders, man. It's just spiders. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Hiya! They're going to start getting us. Come on now. Are they... Got him? Got him. Let's see. Bam. Oh, no. Okay. Got him. Let's see. Any more? Did I miss one? I had to have missed one. There we go. Let's see. And I got a key. Hot dog. What's up, LQ? Hope you're having a great day. We're just in here, some trial chambers. We're going to try and see if we can't get some loot. Let's get some of this out of here. So I came in here the other day and got my butt whipped totally. But they were poisonous spider spawners, is what ended up killing me more than anything else. And so I want to make sure I don't make that mistake twice. Whoop, look at there. Got some gear. Listen to bop, bop. And did I not have? Oh, there we go. We'll use this one right here. Bop, we'll cover that dude up for right now because I don't want to keep fighting spiders the whole time. Man, this is what happens with your inventory over here, man. It just keeps filling up. Oh, yay. Uh-oh. Hold up. Oh, my gosh. I get all kinds of phone calls. And I better do that. Ah, there we go. Now I don't have to worry about that. Oh, there we go. My bad. Die. I had my shield up. Did you see that? Aimbots. I'm going to end up dying for some stupid skeletons? You're kidding me. There you go. Go fight each other for a second. Let me have some steak, man. Good Lord. Goodness gracious. Over there? And we'll see here. It takes us some higher ground for just a second. Goodness gracious, I just seem to be getting killed over here. There we go. Yeah. Another one. There we go. Anything? This is how your inventory gets clogged to heck, man. Oh. Aha. Really? There we go. Wow. Yay, I got me another whatever key. Awesome, man. This is so cool. All right. We're going to keep the bones right now. All this stuff is precious to us. And looks like I got another spawner down there. We got all kinds of stuff. Let's see if we can't get it. Yes, we're going to be able to get another shield here pretty soon. And that is one thing that I do like about the spawners and the trial chambers and everything is that it gives you enough stuff that it's going to keep you kind of alive and going for a little while. Evan, what's up, man? It's so good, man. I'm going to tell you something right now, Evan. You are a boss. I'm telling you. You were, if you hadn't noticed, this is my very first time to be live on TikTok, man. And I was so hoping that you and maybe a couple of other ones, some of these OG guys would come in because y'all are fantastic. Y'all are like the most inspirational group of guys and gals. I don't know. An inspirational group of folks that just have been standing behind me from the very beginning and encouraging me. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the likes and the shares and everything else that you do, man. But yeah, this is my first TikTok. This is my first time to be on TikTok live. And I am so happy about it. So this is a kind of a unexpected event that happened. If you saw the video, which I know you saw the video because you liked it, the other day, just out of the clear blue, I looked up and I said, well, I wonder if I can, finally be able to do that or be able to go live on TikTok, and tried it for again. And sure enough, it was. Hey, Evan, hold on just one second. Let me see. I got a phone call. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go there. Oh my goodness. I just hung up on my wife, y'all. She's going to be so upset. Oh, I'll leave the messenger. Oh, let's see if everything's okay. But yeah, man, I was so stoked to be able to go on there and be able to get on live. I was just like, it's worth a shot. Let's see what happens. They might say yes, they might say no. And sure enough, they said yes. And I was just like, heck yeah, we're going to do that. And I made a post about it. Today was kind of trash, to be honest with you. It was such a wild day. Oh, look at there. We got more friends. There we go. Y'all fight amongst yourselves. There you go. Let's just let them kind of hash it out for a second. Let's get them to do that. Let's come over here and just kind of chill out of the way for just a hot second. They're angry. They're a bunch of angry boys, Do that and that and... Of course, they're not going to fight with each other. Pop. Come on now. My shield was up. I don't know what's going on with this. They got aimbot or something. That's what it's got to be. But no, Evan, I hope you're having a great day. Oh, I didn't know it's going all the way down. I'm going to end up getting killed. There we go. Hi-ya. There we go. Hope you're having fun, man. So, Evan, it is unrelenting over here, you know. There we go. We got rid of him. There's going to be more. There he is. Something, you know, I swear these are not bedrock guys. But they sure do hit like trucks, man. All right, I got 3 of them down. There's probably like 3 more. Let's go find out. We're doing this. Flawless victory. Anything? There not be some bread. It's a chicken. Give us a chicken. Let's go ahead and block this booger up a little bit. You know, the goal later on would be to come through here and possibly maybe turn this into a little bit of a better base. You know, that would be kind of fun. Just swing it through here. Why not? I mean, fine. So in the meantime, let's kind of prevent this from going bananas by blocking this up. Okay, next part. I don't have a lot of time to stream tonight because me and the wife are going to go out. We're going to go dancing and have some fun. But she gave me permission just to chill out on stream because it's TikTok. It's the first time I've ever been able to do it. Just give me a little permission to come out here and just chill out. Ooh, looky here. Let's drop some stuff off for a little while. You know, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna raid all this stuff, but a lot of this is kind of unnecessary right now. So let's pack some of this stuff up. Okay, let me put y'all on a brief hold. Hold on one second. I gotta go take care of something. So give me just a second to be right back. My bad. Sorry about that. My wife at our little t-shirt company, it's not mine, it's my father-in-law's business, but I'm here at the shop and my wife says, hey, one of our friends is going to be swinging by here in a minute. And they need to pick up a couple of shirts. So we gotta get that taken care of. Gotta help some folks out. So done. All right, back to the trial. In a woodland mansion. Oh my gosh. Woodland mansions are super fun, aren't they? It's like, you know, if I had to say, a woodland mansion is probably one of the best places to make a base from. So that is a unique location and everything. Oh, this is that. I'm gonna take that out of here. Got me a free water bucket, y'all. How about that? There's gonna be something up there. I just know it. Yep. Can't be free. Well, you know what? I got some keys. Let's take a key and let's see what happens. Bop. First time I've done that. Got some poison arrows. What else we get? Another battle. Oh, it wants me to do some trials and then some really hard stuff. Golden apple. Some wind charges. I don't have any crossbow. That's one of the things that I wanted. What is it? Piercing 2. Man, I'll be able to really kill some dudes. Let's go ahead and set this booger up. Yeah. There we go. We'll keep that on the hot bar. Let's see here. You know what? I think it's about time. Ooh, I almost made I did make a deadly mistake, but it's okay. Da-da-da. What's up, Mr. Fogg? How's it going? You're seeing me mess up Minecraft as we speak in real life, you know. So let's see here. And let's get this. Got me. Oh, and there we go. Let's get another shield out because we're getting a little low on this one. We'll put him inside here for now. There we go. And we'll have some backups. So we need to get up there. How? We just want to, let's do some scaffolding. Brought some scaffolding with us. Ba-da-da. Yay! Any more? I kind of don't want to attack y'all from the front and the back. Bam. I had my shield. I don't know how these guys can do this so well. Are they able to oh, there we go. I was thinking, I knew one of the dudes can do that, but I didn't know both of them. I didn't know he could. All right, let's see. Got any more contenders up here? Let's go hide just a little bit. Here we go. Ah, goodness, I'm getting killed by these guys. Alright, you can't see me now. So hold up just a second. Take us a hot minute. Oh, it just looked too off to make it my base. I know. Strays have good. You know, I don't know. It's like they got aimbots or something, man. They're just wild how good they are at this game. All right, but not like Bedrock, man. Bedrock's got it way worse. I don't know how they got it so good over there. Let's see. Got it. I know it. Yeah, I see you over there. Come on down here and play with us. So now, aim. Ah. There we go. We're gonna get us another key. We are. Really? Come on now. Am I it? Yes. Bread, y'all! I'm so excited. I got me some bread. I've been looking for this all day. It's gonna help out in so many ways. You just watch. I'm gonna be like, hey, what else we got in here? Got more water buckets, some fire charges. Man, we're gonna be all kinds of set up by the time we get out of this place. All right, and let's stop that. Yeah, I want to take an opportunity later on, and I want to take an opportunity. Oh, look at there, we got another one. Hey-ya! Set us up. There's another one over there. Yeah, this is the 3-tier Mama Jabba. We don't want to get all of this going at once, to be honest with you folks. We would rather it come to us a little bit at a time. Fight each other. He didn't want to fight you. Breath. How did you come around the corner and hit me, yo? He came with an enchanted bow. Is that it? Alright, time to eat up a little bit. But no, I'm super stoked. Oh gosh, it got me while I was down. There might be another one down there and I didn't realize it. This is just like the spawner that keeps on giving. Alright, that's gotta be it. Yes. Alright. So let's take just a second. gather ourselves for just a second. Let's see if we can't get to the next part. Oh, you know what? We better, yeah, let's go ahead and block this up a little bit. I don't know how long we'll be inside this trials chamber. I told my wife that I would be here for at least an hour and a half. You know, I want to get plenty of time on here, and we're going to get even more time. But I do have a date night that I'm going to take off with her. So I'm going to definitely be doing that today. And yes, 2 at a time. I'm so happy. Come on, shoot each other. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah. It's the end for me, boys. That was close. Man, he was... Uh-oh. Infinite eating. There we go. Come on, there we go. Infinite eating. They were wrecking me, man. I was getting tore up. Oh, you know, this is kind of the bad thing, is that I don't know if any of my shorts are going to get made from this. This would make good shorts. All right, let's get over here. Let's continue the butt whipping. I got my spawn set, so it's not the end of the world. So, oh, no shield. Hey, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and pop. Let's go ahead and use a shield. You know, what do you think, Evan? You think we should use a shield? I mean, why not? I can't even make a shield. Oh my goodness. I can make 4 more. They tore that shield up fast. All right, look at me. I'm all pink cushiony. Oh gosh. I'm getting wrecked. All right, let's see. There we are. Yeah, I'm down here. Come on down here. Come play. Yeah, keep fighting each other. That's what y'all need to do. Alright, let's go here. Alright, one at a time. There we go. I'm telling you, these guys, relentless. All right, let's come back over here. Come on down here. Come on down here, brother. Come on. Man, Max, I'm getting wrecked over here. Oh, goodness. There we go. Glad I got steaks, man. Finally. All right. Get us another key. Heck yeah. We'll take it. We'll use it right over here because there's a pot. Look, there's 2. All right, let's do this. Bop. And do we got any more? We got a couple. Let's just go bop, bop. And let's wreck a little bit of this dungeon. Once we get all these kind of cleared out, the goal is going to be coming through here and cleaning the place up, making it look nice and spiffy. And then I'd like to set up a way of auto-harvesting some keys. That would be super cool, is being able to come in here and just get some keys every now and then, you know? Not that I really am looking forward to getting a... let's see, got 2? Pop, pop, pop. Not that I'm really, like, super stoked about getting a heavy core or any of that stuff. But we can continue the shield training. All right, there we go. And there's that. I think that's it for this dungeon. Whew. These guys, they tore me up. Evan, did you see all that? It was craziness for a minute. All right, so let's go back down here. Blop, blop, blop. All right, let's get on to the next place. We want to drop some of this junk off. Look, we got some pants we don't need. We don't need some emeralds right now. Bow's okay. We're going to hold on to the iron in this because, you know, we're going to be using some shields. I'm kind of okay with food. I'm going to leave. This is safe storing right now. We're just storing that for safety. I don't need that right now. Hold on to that. Plenty of. I was going from no arrows to now I have plenty of arrows. Let's put this dude over there and let's go on to the next spot. Let's try not to fall down to immediately die. There we go. Yeah. Why not? Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. Alright, so we finished that dude up. I think we do got some space. I got below and I think on that corner down there we got some more. Let's go down first. Let's see what we got down here. Got some treasure stuff. We got some stuff we got to loot. Any spawners down here? I don't really see any. No. I got, oh, a nice barrel. Yes. That's such a good find, Evan. Such a good find. Let's harvest some of our pots down here. I hear some zombies. I don't remember spawning anymore. Yeah, I don't remember spawning anymore. Pop, pop, pop. Let's see here. You know, that's kind of got me a little concerned because I was thinking about that earlier, or when I'm thinking about that, I'm like, there's got to be a cave over here. That's got to be what that is. Let's put some of this junk over here because I don't really need it right now. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put the bones over there. I'm not too thrilled about that. Diana, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Playing a little bit of Minecraft today, getting our butt whoops in a trial chamber, having fun. Look at this water, y'all. It looks so good. All right, let's see what else we got. I hear more spiders. I was really like hoping to get slime. Slime. Are we back on? It just gave me a big warning saying, hey, it did. It just told me that we froze for a second. I don't know. It just said we're not connected. I was like, okay, well, let's wait for just a second, see what happens. So I think I'm back on now. It shows me that I'm back on. What do you think, Evan? Does it look like I'm live again? I believe I am. Let's yeah, we don't need that right now. We need to keep him on our heart bar. All right, there we go. Hey, it wouldn't be a stream day if things just didn't kick off right. What do we got over here? Oh, thank goodness. Get out there glowing. And see, he doesn't hurt, but it's annoying. Do we have any more? I want to make sure I'm not fighting like him and like a bajillion other things. Yeah, here we go. So that's what I don't want. Is to be fighting this and jerk over there, jerk face. There we go. Get rid of these dudes. And you know, having some wind charges would be really nice. Doc M does some wild things with wind charges. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's on the Hermitcraft server and just some of the most amazing guys over there. Better not be jumping too much because pop. There you go. I got you. Potatoes. I'll take them. I want all the potatoes. All right, we got anything in here? Nothing. But let's do this. I'm gonna block him off. Okay, got that there. And I need another block. There we go. And to be honest with you, if I do end up killing that guy, I don't want to have to be fighting him all over again. I think now that he's spawned, I don't believe there's any chance of, I believe that even if I do block this off, he's still going to spawn again. But I mean, here's for hoping, right? Got anything? I hear him. Of course. Oh, man. My shield is coming in the hero of this thing, man. I'm telling you what. All right, let's eat a little bit. Get some hearts back underneath this. All right. I didn't bring it. All right, let's just do this. Think that. Surprise! Flawless victory. Heck yeah. And another key. You know, the loot treasures from the keys, I mean, they're not from just the regular keys. It's just not like, oh my gosh, it's so good. But, you know, so we're getting stuff that I don't have right now. So I'm good with that. So let's see here. We got another one. Woo. We're gonna need another ding. Up. What's up, C Delia? Hope you're having a great day. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and make us a shield. We've already just chewed through this one. Yeah. All right. Here we go. We got another one of these dudes. Wonderful. Can't y'all just go, you know, love one another? Where did the other dude go? Of course you were. Two of these? Man, I'm so lucky. I'm in a pickle. Goodness gracious. I don't have a lot of hope. I'm making out of this. Now. That's okay. All right. That's why we set our spawn over here. All right, let's see. Well, let's hope I can get my stuff back. Let's do that. Let's put some of this stuff inside here. We'll take some bread for the journey. Let's go in there and let's see if we can't get any of our stuff back before it all despawns. I think we went this way last time. No, I think this went... Yeah, this went to that place that we don't really care about going, didn't it? But did we... No. Yeah, we've been here. All right. Of course, let's leave some hearts on the way, man. Why not? We went up the door. That's what it was. Yeah, we got them trial spawners still crackling. That's why we covered you dudes up, because y'all are not fun. All right, did we... I think we went... Yeah, no, we didn't. Oh, you know what? Let's take this just in case. Get some backup gear. I honestly don't remember. Let's go down this way. But that was fun, though, you know? Yeah, we went this way. And we went... Let's see, was it up here? We were down below, weren't we? I think we were down below. And then it took us... I think it took us back over here. Why not? just in case an emergency. We can get out of there real fast. Let's heal up. Let's see here. Can I get some of my stuff? I'm okay. I'm okay. Can you get the shield? Let's put the shield over here. Let's get the pants on. Get the boots on. Put the helmet on. There we go. Stealth mode. Stealth mode. That's right. Still got that going. Put this over here. Get the bow going. Yes. All right. Ooh, I almost ate Ender Pearl. That would have been so bad. All right. Round 2. There we go. I think there's going to be another one that's spawning soon. Just a second. Regardless, let's see. Let's get over here. And let's see if we can't... block this dude up. Let's see what we got. Another key. Sure. Why not? Keys. Pop, pop. And got any other box? No, I guess those right now. Did you see them just looking at me? That was stealth mode, man. I tell you what. Pop, pop. Let's put that there and that there. We got that covered up. Okay. Hey, these guys cheese me, so I'm not gonna feel too bad about cheesing them back because that's just what they are. Cheese heads, man. You know, spot with all kinds of armor and stuff. These are their arrows, so I don't feel too bad. Really? Look, they got enchanted bows and stuff. I mean... There we go. I'm good with that. Why not? Alright, let's block this dude up. What we got over here? Nothing. Alright. Yeah, we gotta get some of these levels back from an untimely death. I'm not gonna mention names or anything, but all of this was all Evan's fault. He was the one encouraging me. Right, Evan? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, inventory. Alright, so let's do that. What? Put them there. I don't... What kind of bow was that? Oh my god. Did I really just do that? I did. All this inventory problems. I'm over here just going bananas. Alright. Put that there. And of course I don't need that. How much string do I have? Okay, there we go. Put that there. Now, I got just a little bit of room here. Yep, it was me. Evan's just like, I'm fine. Just blame me. Everybody, my whole family blames me. You're just one of another. Okay, so let's see. Do we have anything? I want to keep that. Power 2, Unbreaking 2. Hey, what's up, Corbin, man? How's it going, boss? Man, I hope you're having a great day. Corbin actually know in RL, man. He's a pretty cool dude. So, I hope you're doing well. Corbin, guess what? This is my very first time ever streaming live on the TikTok. Super happy. Oh, my little foot's burns right there. Let's see. I should get... Okay. There should have been a drop. I think he's still active. Yeah, I want to mess with him right now. TP Trapper, what's going on, man? Alright, so we finished this whole room, so I'm happy with that. Let's go on. Let's dump some of this junk off. Let's dump some of this junk off real quick. What do we got? We're doing go on arrows for a second. Okay, guys, we're going to put those up right now. I'm good with that. Some wonderful baked potatoes, you know, because we got to have baked potatoes. We got plenty of bows, got some junk bows, got that out there. Chainmail armor, why not? Yeah, let's keep that out here just in case. We never know when the creepy collar is going to come get us. All these arrows, man. You know, for like 2 weeks, I hadn't hardly had any arrows. And then now, all of a sudden, I'm just like an arrow heaven. Okay, we got plenty of trial keys. If I do find any more, and there was some in there, I don't care about that now. All right, so let's go on. What else do we got? We haven't cleared this whole thing out yet. It can't be. These things are way too big. Let's see. What do we got on the backside back here? Ooh. Let's see. Oh, it's another one of the special ones. Yeah, we don't have any of that right now. Looky there. Do we have a find a secret? Emerald block. Emerald block. I needed some amethyst shards. Heck yeah. And then, look, a whole block of iron. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm so happy about that. I think we were in this room. Yeah, this was all the junk that we had from earlier. That's one thing about these trial chambers. It will fill your inventory up, man. All right, so let's see. I heard lots of zombies somewhere around here. Let's keep kind of wandering around. Let's see what we find. Were we over here? I think we were. No, we hadn't done this one yet. More spiders. Okay, this is where I died last time. Yes, wonderful. So that's probably why I heard those zombies earlier. No, I guess we've already done this. Have we done the whole thing? Let's double check. Come down here. No, we couldn't have because I didn't finish this room. This room had some skellies. Of course, friends want to come play with me. Bop, bop, bop. Let's do that right there. Let's eat a little bit of it, you know? Let's see what we got here. Seems like I was in this situation just a minute ago. Evan, I mean, does this seem familiar to you? It just seems like maybe just a couple minutes ago. It just was... Oh, wonderful. Okay. At least he kind of got softened up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to get rid of all this snow, though, to be honest with you. Because this... An enchanted bow? Come on, y'all. That's like cheat mode right there. Heck yeah. Let's get up there. I heard the sounds. Bop, bop. Let's see where he was. Why not? You hear this victorious music that we're hearing right now? You know what? I don't have a lot of blocks, so let's just do this. Bop. Alright, let's do bop, 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 whoop, bop. Okay. And you know what's super cool? Anybody know? Is that an arrow? Oh no, it was XP. Okay. I don't want to get rid of too much. If I had some iron buckets, man, I could be able to harvest all that. What do we got in here? Nothing. Of course. Just a whole lot of nothing. Fine. Okay. We got anything else? Any super secrets inside here? I don't see any super secrets. See lots of death by area. Anything over here? No, just my little water tunnel up. Okay, yeah, I guess that would be the only kind of super secret is one of these. Let's just double check, make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah, I've been over here. Yep. I already blocked that dude up. Did you see that jump? Did you see that space bar action? Man, sometimes it just takes my breath away, my ability in this game. Okay. All right. I'm streaming on TikTok. Nathaniel Wayne, yes, I finally got to stream on TikTok, man. I just got access to it yesterday. And I put a big old post about it because I was so happy about it. Golden Pickaxe is wonderful. Finally got a chance to do it, and I thought, man, why not go ahead and do that? Follow the live. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. Appreciate it. You know who was here a minute ago was Corbin, of all folks. All right. We got maybe a little area. Let's see what's down here. Let's see what's down here. Look, no spikes, so it wasn't a trap. Let's see. Bot. Blast protection. Unbreaking 1. Is that better than what we got? Heck yeah, it is. Look at the glint. Hold on. Look at the glint. It's kind of hard to see it right there. You got to get outside, you know? All right, let's do this. Bop. All right, let's go. Now, it'd be super fun to go ahead and start making plans on what we're going to do with this area, right? This is a whole TikTok stream just for my TikTok crew. Bop, bop, bop. And we got to start making plans on what we're going to do with this. So right now, over here, I had set up a little area that we could start putting stuff. Yeah. Look, I got so much stuff. Y'all. Look at all this. We are look, bundles to the rescue. So bop, bop. We can get those, get these. I don't want to put those in there. We could, I think, spider eyes. Yeah, that can go inside there. Go ahead and put a mushroom in there. Three arrows. Why not? Got this pottery shard. Put that inside there. Look at the inventory is just disappearing as we speak. Yep. We can put. I want to keep those out because I got more of those. Bop, bop, dot, dot. All of that in one bundle. Oh, look, it just blows me away. And then with this, bam, 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 bam. Oh, wait, that bundle's full. Dun, 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 dun. We'll just put a pork chop power inside there. Bam, bam, bam. We're just gonna eat all this stuff up. No, can't put that inside there. Put this inside there. Jordan sent a TikTok. Not to me, man. But no, thank you so much, Nathaniel, for the follow. That's awesome. I appreciate it, dude. Nathaniel is one of the best little dudes that I've ever had the pleasure of dealing with, man. Absolute love the little guy. So happy for all the decisions that he's making in the future. Some of the great things that's happened to him. Super excited to see what else is in store for man. But Evan, if you're still there, I was wondering earlier, if you get a chance, if you're there, did we did the Oreos, right? But next thing I was gonna ask you, Evan, was what's a favorite meal? I was thinking the other day, it's like I gotta start doing some more family meals. That was one of the things that I was thinking. I was like always loved doing was the big family meals, and I wanted to go ahead and start planning that out. All right, let's do our next big family meal. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. Yeah, that was up here. All right, I wanted to get down there. I just wanted to check that out real quick. I was thinking for what I was gonna do for the big next. Oh my goodness, for the next big family meal, I wasn't sure what we were going to have. I want to find the back. I think the back of this is going to be over here. So we're going to start getting ready. Let's get some wood. We're going to need plenty of wood. I got a bamboo farm now, Evan. Let's see that. Yeah, we're at the back of the farm now. So let's come down here. Let's grab plenty of wood. And we'll start with that right there. I'll get all this wood. Yes. Yep. Because we are getting ready to mow this place out. This looks like a good spot, to be honest with you. So let's do this. Pop, 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 pop. And we'll set that there. Perfect. And do that. There you go. It just kind of hit me. I was like, did I just do the wrong thing? Yeah, I just did the wrong thing. All right, let's sit over here. Ooh, we can go up here too. Got. That looks really good. And you know what? Put one there for just in case. All right. I've always had my mother French onion soup. So one of the places that we like to go actually has like a really good set of soups. McAllister's Deli, and they always made that. My kid always liked eating the baked potato soup and the broccoli and cheese soup. And did you? Oh, hold on. Broccoli and cheese soup. Da, da, da. Yes. We're gonna get these things lighted up, and there we go. So if you didn't know you could do that, that's pretty cool. But broccoli and cheese soup, that was one of his favorites, and it was always kind of intimidating for me to want to make. I love cooking food, right? You can tell that I'm a big guy. Food is my friend. But we always like making broccoli and cheese soup at night, and I got really good at making it. And so now it's like one of my kids' favorite things to cook. So I really enjoy cooking. It's like a peaceful thing for me. You know, if I'm not, this is a peaceful thing for me as well too. But yeah, getting in the kitchen and just doing some crazy stuff with some recipes and everything, I always enjoy it. That reminds me, somebody in one of the other channels had asked me, "Oh, what's the big dream? What do you want to do with streaming?" And they heard all the references that I make with Hermitcraft, right? And they said, "Yo, you want to go play on Hermitcraft?" And I said, "You know what? Let me give you a little advice, or what I think, right? If Hermitcraft was a recipe, in my opinion, right? And this was the analogy that actually came up. That's why it kind of reminded me of this. This was the analogy, right? If Hermitcraft, in my opinion, is my very favorite meatloaf recipe, right? Obviously, that would mean that Joe Hill's is the pickles, No, I'm just teasing. But no, if Hermitcraft is this wonderful recipe and it has all of these unique, one-of-a-kind ingredients that make that recipe so wonderful, right? You don't want to ruin the recipe by adding something to it, right? And that's the way I feel about the way how Hermitcraft is right now. I feel like it is probably at the pinnacle of what I think is like really good entertainment, really good Minecraft content. Everybody on there serves a unique purpose, right? And they're all just wild and crazy and ingenuitive people. And the things that they do are, in my opinion, some of the most amazing things that can be done with this game, right? So I wouldn't, as much as I would just be so envious to be a part of that group, right? As much as I would love to have my, say in that and do something with it, I would never want to disrupt that. Excuse me? my keyboard just like, hey, you're not working. I would not want to mess up the continuity or the recipe. You know, I don't want to mess up the meatloaf by putting pickles in it, man. You know, I don't want to be the pickles. It just wouldn't work out, you know? So I'm thinking more along the lines like, if I could do what I want, it would be to be on another SMP that maybe had some qualities that were like Hermitcraft, you know? PG rated, good group of builders, good group of redstoners. Where would I fit in that though? Because my building ability is nowhere near the level of, you know, Flip, or I mean, he's not a Hermitcraft, nowhere near the level of B Delos or Gemini Tay or Smallish. Oh my gosh, Smallest Beans. Good Lord, that man could build something. And I mean, I have trouble putting together a roof, you know. And that's what makes Hermitcraft so unique, because there's so many different characters that fill roles inside that. You have all around just amazing players like Exumavoid, who can just sit there and for hours and entertain folks, that can build with redstone, that can just terraform. Good Lord, the man can terraform an entire village. He made his own biome. I don't know if you saw this episode or this latest season with Cubfan. He's basically just built his entire biome. You know, the man is insane. There's just no way around it. What's super cool about this, in case anybody's wondered, in the trial chambers, right? It's okay if it's a little dark. You know, I mean, I obviously don't want it to be dark for y'all as far as what you're seeing and stuff, but it's super cool if it's dark, because no mobs are going to spawn inside here, even when I walk away, as long as I'm within the bounding box of the trial chamber. So this would make a really cool base, to be honest with you. And that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking my home base was going to be a little bit farther away, but I'd be super stoked about, you know, finding this and making this into a base. Like I said, this is my very first episode on TikTok. Super excited. I have no idea what's in store for me as far as like what I'm going to be working on later for TikTok. I know I'm going to have a stream Sunday that's going to be coming up. I usually stream on Sunday mornings, like at 8 o'clock. And so if you're on Twitch or YouTube, hopefully I got to get a special key in order to be able to multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And so that's part of why I have to get on TikTok and stream a couple of times before that they're allowed me that code. But at least now I can stream on TikTok, and I'm super excited about that. But I'm hoping that maybe one day, whenever I feel more confident in my ability, I'll be able to come in here and maybe have my own SMP one day. You never know. That's one super cool thing. I feel like even with Exumavoid, he was saying not too long ago, he was just like, yeah, you need to be building your own Hermitcrafts, you know? Not that he doesn't want new people or anything like that. That's not what he was saying. He was saying that, you know, if you want that experience, why don't you go out and build it, you know? And I'm all for that. I think that's the right answer. No one's ever going to be able to replace the meatloaf in Hermitcraft. You know, it's just too unique. You know, the new additions that they have right now, Skizzleman, dude, Skizzleman is a genius. He is next level, just so wild and crazy. I absolutely love Skizzleman. I've actually been watching Skiz for a long time. As a matter of fact, I watched all the Hermits. Naked and Afraid, when he played with Impulse, or Naked and Scared. It gets me every time. But the dude is just outright genius. He's building the Pythagorean theory, or the little what was that pyramid thing? Oh, you can't let this stuff go to waste. Come on now. Look, we can get some more treasure chests. All of this loot, all of this is going to use in the base, and we can't lose any of this stuff. It's too precious. All right. We might end up losing a block here or there. It's okay. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna have plenty. By the time we tear this whole place down, it is gonna be wild, y'all. Okay, let's get back up here. But going back to what I was talking about, you know, ooh, what's a good view? What an awesome view, man. It is. Do you have a favorite series, or do you, Evan? Do you have a season that you like the most of, or is there a specific hermit that you like more than others? Just out of curiosity. I love them all. You know, I'll be honest with you. I really don't get to watch Wells Knight that much. He is a genuinely good dude, but we never really got to watch him much. I'm gonna have to go with my favorite season. It's gonna be 7, and it's gonna be Mumbo Jumbo because he's the one that I really got introduced to Hermitcraft with. That season 7 base was just. I never look. I get goosebumps thinking about it. I never realized how large you could make bases. I never thought about making Omega bases until I started watching Hermitcraft. Man, that them building those just gigantic bases. And what's up, Skylar? Man, there's my other nephew. Golly, I got the whole family kind of. Y'all know what's awesome is that I have so much family that actually supports this, and I think it's so cool. You know, I was really, I don't know much about my other side because I don't really talk to them that much. But I was really curious to see what the, man, it's going great. Good to see you, Skylar. Man, your videos are inspiring me every single day. I was just like, one of these days I'm going to have to get my big chubby butt up and do a push-up. I told Lakara that the other day, and Lakara's just like, a push-up? It's like, yeah, it's just, you should watch Skylar do push-ups. And she's like, you're just watching him do push-ups. I was like, heck yeah, I'm encouraged. Homie's got, he's building gains, But, oh, thank you. Appreciate all the likes, man. That's so cool. But I'm super excited. I went back to the trial chamber, and me and Evan and Nate, we battled the trial chamber out, man. We did it all together. Nate, I think, had his money on the skeletons for Get Me. That did get killed once, I like season 7 too. I used to watch Mumbo Jumbo's Ritza. Yeah, it's really quite simple, right? So I tell you how I found Hermitcraft, which is a really good thing. I found Hermitcraft because I wanted to build a mob farm, right? And I ended up finding nim bombs. And I've been trying to keep myself above water since my mom. Yes, that was such a tragedy. Sorry for your loss for sure. I actually got to talk to Ray about 2 weeks ago. I was so tickled to find out that he is smoking cigars. And I'm just like, dude, that is so cool. I wish I could grow up and be like Ray one day, But no, I'm so happy that y'all are being able to get together and work together on some of those things. So I hope all that you find peace in that in the very near future, But yeah, he's smoking cigars. And I was just like, well, what do you? He's got to have a humidor because where he lives, the humidity just eats cigars to pieces. But going back to Hermitcraft, yeah. I wanted to build a mob farm, and somehow or another, I ended up on Nimbomb's mob farm, right? And when he started putting it together, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like wild and crazy difficult, right? And somehow or another, Mumbo built Nimbomb's farm, but he explained it on how he built it a whole lot easier than what Nimbomb did. Nimbomb, he's just a mad genius. He's that scientist. It's like trying to understand Doc M77, they do the most insane things, game breaking stuff. And so it's just like almost near impossible to comprehend it. So Mumbo was the guy that I put that would explain it to me in dummies, I had to get it dummies, and that's the way how Mumbo got. So once I started watching it, I was telling George one time, I was like, oh man, have you ever heard of this YouTuber? His name is Mumbo Jumbo. And George was just like, you're kidding, right? I was like, yes, man, he's so cool. I love watching his videos. He's like, oh, he's on Hermitcraft. And I was like, what is a Hermitcraft? And he's like, well, it's an SMP. I was like, what is an SMP? And then he had to explain it all to me, and I was just like, okay. And I believe 7 was the one where Green joined as well too, right? And so next thing you know, I'm watching Greens. I'm watching Mumbo. I mean, my life just automatically got consumed with Hermitcraft in a matter of just a couple of weeks. And that's what happened to me. I was hooked. Oh my gosh. it was tough when my mom passed away. She's been gone now about 2 years. Of course, Pops passed away last year, and I'll tell you what, that was such a unique experience, right? Having him around and the whole ordeal that went behind it. It was a unique thing that happened. I've never experienced anything quite so much like that with Pops when he went away. But you know what? I'm so happy that our family got together and had some peace and some remembrance for him. And it was just a super cool event. As weird as that might sound, I look forward to that one day. He went gracefully and peacefully, and he went with dignity. And I think too many people they underestimate people's dignity, especially when they're at an age whenever things like that are happening to you. And I don't want to be that person. Look at there, got brightness everywhere. Look at the woo. But yeah, look, we are going to chew through these. We haven't even gone through this room. We're going to get some unbreaking on this thing pretty soon. And then we're coming up on 4:40. So just so you know, today's stream was just one of them impromptu. I've never streamed on TikTok, so I just wanted to jump on here and get an hour or two in and just have some fun. And I think I'm at an hour and 17 minutes. So I'd like to stream for at least 2 hours before I shut it down. But me and LaKara, we're going to end up going on a date night tonight. And I'm so excited about that. We get date night every now and then. And I would highly recommend and encourage, especially if you're a newlywed or anybody, if anybody comes to mind, if you know of somebody, share with them this information. Tell them, look, you guys keep dating your wife, okay? Don't stop dating your wife, okay? I don't care if you're newlyweds. I don't care if y'all have been together like me and Mama. We've been together for 20 years. When we first got kids, we didn't get to go date, right? We kind of went. I moved pretty fast. You know, we started hanging out with each other. I moved in with her. 3 months later, I wouldn't even say 3 months later, maybe 2 months later. I was getting her married. We were getting married and stuff. And I would highly recommend to take the time to date your wife. She wants to be dated, right? She doesn't want to not be dated. You know, that's just something take it for its worth, and some advice if you want. But I would always recommend that. That and the other piece of advice that I would want to give every young man is that God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should use them proportionately. So if that was too subtle for you, then the goal is talk less, listen more. You know, my wife talks to me all the time, and I have no problem just listening to her. Sometimes she just wants to talk for her talking's sake, and sometimes she talks so much I just I end up tuning it out. I don't need to do that. I'm a bad listener. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I know that's one of my faults in life, is not being a fantastic listener. So, but I would say learn from my mistake. Be a good listener for your wife. You know, try to pay attention a little bit more, because she wants to be heard. You know, she needs to be heard. Sometimes you're your wife's only advocate. Sometimes you're the only, and what's unique, something my dad always taught me. One time I got really upset with my mom, and I walked in there, and she had ripped up one of my Nintendo Power magazines. I don't know if you know what a Nintendo Power is, but yeah, old school video games like Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt and everything else. They would put all the game cheat codes out, or just special levels. We didn't have the internet to find out where all this stuff is, so we had the Nintendo Power magazine. And in the Nintendo Power magazine, they would show you, like, okay, if you want to get to this level, you have to, you know, go into this room and you know, up, down, left, right, BA. You know, it would teach you that stuff, right? And my brand new Nintendo Power magazine came in, and I was so happy about it. I did something stupid. It was something to my sister, to be honest with you. It had to have been to my sister, because she's just a terrible human being. But no, I did something stupid to her. Ended up hurting her feelings. So, oh, look at there. We're getting, can you take me higher? All right. I promise y'all I won't sing very much more. All right, so but she ended up doing something kind of stupid and ticked me off, right? And I ended up doing something stupid back, and we, blah, look at this. Let's go dump this inventory off. And look, we haven't even gone through this entire room. This is a nub. We're gonna end up snapping this thing. Oh, now if you were questioning me earlier, and you're saying like what's with all the chest, that's what's with all the chests. And so later on we're actually going to be kind of putting all this and cleaning it up even more. I want to sort this a little better because wow, we're gonna have so much copper and so much tough block. I love tough blocks. Nonetheless, she ticked me off. I don't remember what it was. It said my sister. Your sister always ticks you off. My sister always ticks me off. Anyway, so I was sitting there and sitting there, and my mom comes in there and she just rips the Nintendo Power magazine. Completely rips it in half. I'm pissed, you know, because you had to pay money for these things. It's not like they gave them to you for free. And I go to my dad and I'm just like, man, this is so unfair. Mom's such a winch, you know, and I don't understand why she got to be that way, you know. And my dad's just like, well, you know, it's just the way how it is. Don't worry about it. You know, you'll get over it kind of attitude. And he did not side with me, right? He didn't come to my rescue. He didn't say, oh yeah, you're right. Your mom's completely went out of control, you know. And I was mad at my dad. I was just like, Dad, she's in the wrong. You know, why are you defending this kind of behavior? She's completely in the wrong. And my dad's just like, look, son, I'll let you in a little secret. You're going to leave one of these days, and I'm going to be stuck with her. That's the way how you did it. I'm going to be stuck with her. And long after you're gone, we got to get along. And if I have to let you take one every now and then for the team, that's what you're here for. And my dad was just like totally, he was a very wise man, you know, and I completely did not understand that mentality at that time. And now, you know, having sons of my own, and ooh, yeah, we're right behind. Look at there, a little bit of terracotta. That's a little secret right there. Look, yeah, right there. That's so cool. Anyway, he had a way of putting things in a very wise way. I'll give you another bit of wisdom from him. I work in a family-owned business, right? And one day, the owner of the company, which happens to be my father-in-law, the owner of the company really pissed me off one time. I don't remember. We would do these things where I was working, and he'd say, "Hey, Seth, I want you to do this." I was like, "Okay," and I was always a go-getter, so I'd go out there and I'd do this, right? And then before I'd just go out and do whatever he told me to, I'd give him my idea, right? And he'd be like, "That sounds pretty good, but maybe you could do this a little bit differently." And I'm sitting here thinking, I was like, "You don't know what I'm talking about. You know, you're just, you know, you don't have no clue. You don't have a clue." But you know, I wanted to please him, wanted to do a good job. I'd go and make some changes to my plans and do it his way. And then I'd show him the plan and the drawing afterwards, and he'd, you know, I would go back and I'd do this a little bit differently. And he'd have a red pen, and he would just go to town and just take a red pen, and it's like you know, it just colors all over my damn work. And I'm just like, yo, man, I worked really hard on this. And so, all right, well, let's make some more changes. And I'd make some more changes. And the next thing you know, something else would happen. It'd be like, I'd be in the middle of doing it. No, you can't do it that way. You got to do it this way. And I'm just like, yo, this is, you asked me to come up with this idea. I came with the idea. Now you're trying to micromanage all the decisions in this. And I'm telling, I know the end result of what I want, but okay, let's just, all right, give me the red pen back. I'll fix what you're showing. And I would go in there and I'd make the changes and do that. And then it never failed. Like shortly thereafter, it would all happen all over again. And he'd come back in and be like, oh yeah, this isn't right, or that's not right. And now I'm frustrated, right? I'm pissed. And that's the point where I was talking to my dad. I was just like, man, I'm sick of him coming in here changing things, telling me what to do. Just tired of it. You know, I talked to my dad. My dad's just like, you know what? You are absolutely right. You know what you should do? You should quit your job. You should walk in there and you should go tell him right now. You should say, listen here, sucker. I've been working for you for so long. I'm tired of being disrespected. I'm going to go do my own thing. I found the job baling hay. And I'm going to go take that job right now today. And I'm going to go make good money baling hay. And I was on the phone with my dad. And I was just like, well, Dad, I don't know about baling hay. You know, I don't think baling hay is going to be... I don't think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, you make some good money baling hay. But I'm a little too squishy to bale hay, you know. And my dad's just like, oh, yeah. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, here's what you're going to do. Here's what you're going to do. Is you go back in there and you tell them, all right, look, listen here, sucker. I'm tired of working for you. You know, I'm going to go roof houses. That's what you can tell them. You're going to go out and roof houses and tell them that you're sick of him and that you can go out and start roofing houses today and you double your money and everything will be all right. You know, you'll just be out roofing houses. And I was like, Dad, I mean, yes, you could be out roofing houses, but I don't really want to roof houses. You know, it's kind of hot outside. It's July, you know. I want to roof houses in July. And he's just like, well, maybe you ought to shut up. Stay in your little cushy air-conditioned office. Shut your mouth and do what your boss tells you to. I'm like, that's that's next level wisdom right there. Well, yeah, you got a good point, you know. But that was my dad, you know. He had such great knowledge sometimes, but he gave it to you in a way that you could absorb, you know. He was a super unique person. Even, you know, and I feel bad because like Will and the other one, they didn't get a great opportunity to really get to know him as well as like even you, as a matter of fact. But he was a unique individual, that's for sure. And but his whole family, they were all able to help folks, you know, and try their best to try to do what's right by people. Skylar, oh my God, no. Every single time you'd walk up to him, he would always ask the same thing. Raina and Rhonda and everybody else, I'm gonna have to tell about that because that is so funny that you would say that, because we were joking about that not too long ago about how he had a way of doing that with folks, you know, getting them involved in pestering people. He pestered Rhonda like you would not believe. Bless that girl's heart. I can't imagine she's probably sitting there going, I was tired of him pestering me, you know. But I do absolutely miss the old man, that's for sure. It was a lot of fun. Okay, we got, look, bop, 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 and the chess monster is going to continue. All right, let's see what else we got here. Look, we're going to have, yes, this is ridiculous. We're gonna have to get mending or something here pretty soon, because I'm gonna just eat through these. This is all the blocks that I've mined. Of course, there's some out there, but how far have we gotten? Have we even gotten halfway through this area? We have barely scratched this area, and there's not even a spawner in here for us to get started off. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Oh, that's all right. That's why we got diamonds, man. That's why we got diamonds. We're gonna eat through these things. I do have a way out right through there, but I'm gonna tell you that way out is not the greatest. Let's see here. Bop, bop, bop. Let's do this. Let's do this and this. All right. Let me write that down. Get that written down real quick. Bah! Let's see here. Well, I'll get close enough. We'll go dig down. 28 and 222. Somewhere in there is gonna, in the overworld, somewhere out there in the overworld is that coordinates, and I have a block up there that I was gonna change over and make it into. Oh my gosh! I was gonna remove that block and be able to start a water column deep inside here. In fact, did I bring any with me? So no, I gotta get some soul sand, right? Gotta get some soul sand. We gotta get, might as well do this. Bop. A little bit better shield. Look at there. Okay, gotta get some soul sand. Then we're gonna, how are we gonna do this, chat? I want to make this a fast travel. You know, someplace that we can just shoot up and down really quickly without having to go through this cave system. Because I keep getting lost in the cave system, to be honest with you. I'm getting better at it, but I said that, and now I'm going to completely get turned around bass backwards. I think we go, yep, this way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and create us a little tunnel from the overworld to get back out. Yeah. We're never going to have to need copper blocks for quite some time. Okay. Nathaniel, that was his fault. You noticed that. Let's come in over there. I think. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. That one was Evan's fault. Taking me the wrong. Okay, let's see. This way. Let's see what she said here real quick. Okay. And let me let her know I'm only going through. We're going to be here 30 minutes. There we go. I'm going to end it right at 2 hours. We're going to Brisket Love, y'all. I don't know if you ever heard of that place. It's a place out in Lindell. I absolutely love. Did I do this? I think I did this. Yep, there we go. It's a place out in Lindell called Brisket Love. And tonight they're going to have a little band out there. We're going to go out there and eat some really good brisket and listen to a questionable good band. I don't know. I don't know the band at all. That's something me and LaCara, we really enjoy doing, is being able to go out on a Friday night or a Saturday night and just go out. Every now and then we get to wiggle a little bit. And let's get my response point with this. Whoa. Yeah, excuse me. So when I finally do get my mending book from fishing, this will be my mending villager for mending trade. Uh-oh. Well, apparently, y'all, I have to end it a little early. So let's do this. This is my inaugural. I wanted to say thank y'all so much for all the likes, the shares, the follows, the encouragement that all of y'all have given me. I wanted to say thank you so much for the ability for me to be able to do this, and for y'all to come on here and just listen and just chill for a little while. Look here. I've had more views on this one TikTok session, more likes than I've ever had by far of any other time. So this is going to be great. I'm super excited about continuing to stream on TikTok. We will eventually get to where we're multi-streaming on multiple platforms. If you have a Twitch, or if you have a Kick, or if you have a YouTube, you can go like and follow and share on any of those platforms, and I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try and build up all of these different platforms over time. But I 100%, number one reason why I got TikTok is so that I could stream here, so that I could chill out with y'all, because the chat is just so much different here. And so thank y'all so much. Turn around. Look at there. Turn around. Look at there. I look so good in the sun. Look at those big old green eyes. Nonetheless, man, I hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to be back here Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Central Time, streaming live. My name is Seth. This is Better Together with Seth. I'm just a blocky dude placing cubes one stream at a time. And oh, by the way, I love my wife. Night, y'all. Have a great evening. Let's see how you would turn this thing off.